The man that saved the world. The man who saw everything. I firmly believe he is the only remaining holder of the Rinnegan. Never opens his eyes so no one knows. All the most powerful ninjas eat his chakra-infused ramen. The dude is the GOAT. Is this the best panel in Naruto? I just thought, is this technically the most concise map of Konoha? Like in this map, where is Ichiraku Ramen? Or Naruto's house, etc. How the HFIL did Naruto get more broke as Hokage? He has kids. Kids are expensive. Gave me goosebumps, but it's not a perfect world. The Hidden Leafs roster if there were no problems. Saw this on Facebook, and not sure if it's already posted here since I'm a new member, but damn, gave me goosebumps. Like the title says, if this happened, then there wouldn't be a Naruto story though, haha. Maybe some fanfic multiverse stuff, lol. But damn, no village could have stood against this. Man, this makes you realize how busted the Leaf was. Over 7 to 8 of those guys were Kage level or above. How Leaf didn't instantly dominate each war is beyond me. They countered with tailed beasts. That's why Hashi passed them out like candy. Guys, why did Sakura choose the Akatsuki photo of Sasuke? And just when he was starting to forget, why Sakura, why? Every single day I think about how Sakura could have picked any photo of Sasuke, but the one she chose to frame is from when Sasuke was in a ninja terror group. Bigger question is why Taka would take a group photo together. They had picture day. This jutsu single-handedly ruined the scaling of Naruto. The jutsu so stupidly overpowered to the point that Kishimoto was forced to only use it once. I hate this jutsu so much, it's probably why he opted out on giving Sakura wood-style sage mode, because she would solo the verse. 1,000-handedly. Is it a coincidence or what? For a focused man with only one mission in mind, everything is calculated, and nothing is a coincidence. The only coincidence was Naruto being his antithesis. The world shall know pain. Yo, that is hilarious. The fact that Sasuke can reach Lee's speed in 1 month of training is one of the biggest BS in the classic. It's crazy how Lee's speed was a huge deal for one fight, and then speed levels increased like crazy by the Valley of the End fight, and then in Shippuden, base Sasuke is leagues ahead of that. Shino was overpowered and underutilized. I'm rewatching original Naruto and beginning of Shippuden and planning on watching it all the way through this time. I stopped at the beginning of the Ninja War. From what I've seen though, I feel like I never saw anything epic from him, even though the implication of his jutsu seems like he is super cracked. He has bugs that drain chakra, and his body is a freaking hive. I mean, using bugs for recon is an awesome idea, not to mention the amount of ridiculously poisonous and weird bugs that exist IRL, let alone the weird anime bugs they could have had. The few fights I have seen from him, he seems to just dominate the opponent pretty easily. I feel like the writers had to not use him because they knew fleshing out his jutsu, tactics, and battle ability would have made him seem like a get-out-of-jail-free card. I feel like he's an easy pick in my fantasy team if I was planning on a mission. Yeah, it's hilarious how they tried to pretend the Hyuga were the strongest clan when it was really the Aburame. Naruto-themed ramen shop in my neighborhood. It's called Kazutake Ramen. Sick as flap. I just hope whoever owns Naruto's rights doesn't get greedy and go after them. This get back was crazy. Are you hurt, scaredy cat? You're not hurt, are you, scaredy cat? Can we talk about how this was the first time Sasuke saw Kyuubi influence and never asked Naruto what's up with his eyes? It's sad that we never saw Team 7 in Jonin vests. Never thought of that, actually. It does feel sad now that I think about it. I actually love how Minato very often goes right for the head with a kunai when he can. Straight no BS, just goes for the deletion. Fully on site orders for a reason. This is the best arc in the Naruto universe. This one and the Chunin exams are my favorite. Who did it the best? Gotta give OP credit. This is legitimately one of the most interesting and competitive Who Did It Best karma farms I've ever seen. No one can change my mind. Guy should have died. From a storytelling perspective, Naruto coming in at the last second and reviving Guy was one of the worst things to ever happen in the show, and it completely gets rid of any emotional stakes that would have been in the fights afterwards. We go the entire series hearing about the legendary 8th Gate of Death and how powerful it is, but at the cost of one's life. To finally see it in action going toe-to-toe with Madara was awesome, and it would have been a perfect conclusion to Guy's story to end his life in a blaze of glory defending the village. Instead, we get the cheapest, most cliché cop-out in anime history with Naruto just magically leveling up and being able to save his life, and it serves no purpose. Guy literally doesn't do anything for the entire rest of the story. Not only that, but it actually harms the rest of the story. Imagine how impactful it would be for Kakashi to fight Madara/Kaguya after already losing and facing his best friend Obito, and now also losing his other best friend in Guy. That would have been so good. Imagine Lee having to move on and forge his own path now without the man that was impactful to him, but still carrying on his legacy. It would have made everything so much better and so much heavier. In general, I think they were way too afraid to kill off characters in the war arc. It was supposed to be the biggest, baddest battle of all time, and we lost Neji and a couple of old Leaf Village parents, but that's it. We all know, since like 2005, if you open all 8 gates, you die. Huge cop-out to keep him alive. Naruto ended a decade ago, and we still don't know who Rock Lee got with. He spat him out as an egg like Piccolo. Who the HFIL is that? I'm on a rewatch right now, and just noticed that dude has the same style as Guy and Lee. That's Brock Lee. This trash must have been terrifying to see on the battlefield. Okay, but imagine coming across him when he was alive. You'd see your 3 to 4 man squad strung up like ragdolls if you were last, and all of this would be happening in thick mist.